Hello. So this is check-in number 1 for you. So I'm just going to run through your answers and then let you know of any changes or anything we're making to the next week's programme. So you've not uploaded progress pictures, so I don't know whether that's just sort of like choice or you're not really bothered about pictures. Entirely up to you. I just put them in there weekly with my clients so that they can see like any visual changes, because they can be quite handy if you feel like you're not making any progress, say like a few weeks in, but you've got first starting out pictures to go by. They're quite good to reference that. So if it's like whatever reason, if you want to do them, that would be good just for your own personal reference, and you can look at them and go back. But if not, there's no issue there really. It's entirely up to you. And obviously weight as well. We're not really too bothered about weight. It's more just you wanting to feel like a bit fit and healthier. So we can take it at different intervals in Pure Gym if you want, just so in case you want to keep track of it that way. But other than that, I'm not really bothered about those two. Well done if you get any step target. Really good. Proud of that. I know you are quite active anyway, but it is hard to try and get steps in throughout the day consistently as well. So that's really good that you're managing to do that. Sleep 4 to 6 hours. Not ideal, so try and get at least 6, ideally 7 and 8. I know that's going to be dependent on work and whatever, but if you can get into a routine of maybe going to bed a little bit earlier and just making sure you are getting a decent amount of at least 6 hours, that would be good going forward. It just helps you function better in the day. If you are training, it'll give you more energy. I think that's why energy's at like a 6 this week, probably because of sleep. It affects it massively, so that's how we can improve energy levels. It's just about trying to get some more sleep in like a structured routine. Biggest achievement, going to your lectures. I mean, that's amazing. You know, solid 10 out of 10 there on the achievement scale. So well done for that. That made me laugh. You're still enjoying training, so 9 out of 10. I'm really happy with that. I wouldn't want to change anything unless you weren't enjoying it. So I'm happy to stick to that. And you're not getting bored of anything yet. You shouldn't really anyway, this early on, which is good. And you like that you're doing obviously 2 different sessions a week, focusing on different body parts. And you're still progressing, which is great. You need that repetition. So you need to be repeating the same movements, purely for, like muscle stimulation purposes, and actually to get definition and tone you need like consistency. So we need to keep going as well as you are really, and getting into that routine. So keep smashing it. Your DOMS isn't too bad either, so your muscle soreness is pretty standard. And you've got all your gym sessions in. Perfect, well done. You're really making good progress for getting into the routine now, so that's really good. And you're very happy. All good. Nutrition, it's been a 10 out of 10, so can't ask for better than that. You're happy with some of the foods. So I'm guessing that by this answer, you're having some off-plan meals, which is fine, and then you're making some more yourself, which you told me you were getting into more cooking and prepping food, which is really good. Great habit to get into. You're struggling a little bit with breakfast still, so let me know if there's anything I can suggest, any recipes you want. I don't know if you've tried the overnight oats yet. They're just quite handy to go to. Or like smoothies, or you can prep like a sandwich and take that on the go. Anything that is going to get you like a little bit of energy in the morning. It doesn't have to be anything big. It can literally just be like a banana or an apple. Just something. It's not a necessity to have breakfast, but like if you're hungry in the morning, try and prep something like overnight oats, because they can be really handy, or a smoothie that way. But if you need any ideas, just message me so I can do anything for you. But overall, you're very happy with the progress, so that's really good. I'm very happy too. And you're feeling better mentally, which is obviously a massive influence. Mental health is just as important as physical health. So exercise and getting into that routine is definitely going to help keep that mentality clear and positive. And you're still feeling motivated to get up and go to the gym, which is perfect, and that's because you enjoy it. So as long as you keep enjoying it week on week, that's when we know you're going to be making progress and you're not going to get bored. And you're seeing some physical changes, which is great. Obviously, that's always a bonus. You'll probably start to get more definition and tone into certain muscle groups. That's why the pictures are quite a good idea. So if you did want to start taking progress pictures, feel free to, and then just pop them into a folder. and they're literally just going to be for your reference. Like you said, you notice some physical changes, but there might be like weeks that you don't, so you can always refer back to them and, you know, see how far you've come physically. But that's really good. I'm happy with how you're getting into it. You're getting into the routine now. You're getting all your sessions in, which is perfect, and you're making really good, you know, like habitual choices with your meal prep, and, you know, you're working your gym around work, so you're going before or after, which is perfect, even on a Saturday night. So can't ask for more. But yeah, you're doing really well. Keep up the good work. No changes to the programme because you're happy with everything. Just message me if you need any help with the breakfast thing. I'll happily send over some recipes. But apart from that, keep it up. So same again next week. Keep going on the consistency. Keep getting the reps, the sets, and just progress each time you can. Push yourself in sessions, and we will get another session in for March. We've got 2 more for the next month, so we'll get them in. But yeah, really good. Keep up the good work. See you next week, probably in the gym.